Hello guys, this is Oba FX and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. As part of our top-down analysis series, which I'm kind of thinking I should probably just dedicate this channel to because it's something I enjoy doing and um, I get a lot of feedbacks on how it has been helping a lot of people make better trading decisions. So it gives me a lot of joy getting those positive feedbacks. So today we're going to be looking at gold. We analyzed gold last week and it played out to an extent. It did everything I had anticipated it would. And currently there's a very, very good buying opportunity on gold. But before then, earlier today, for those that trade the derived synthetic indices, I analyzed the jump 75 index. So I made massive profit from that analysis. I posted it on this channel. So you can go check it out. But just to do, before I go ahead to analyze good proper, let's just see how it played out. Now, this you can see the arrows that I placed. If you check out the video, I said your stop loss would be here. Your this was the this was part of my entry confirmation, seeing that there was a double bottom at this key point of interest. The neckline was broken. The retest did not happen at this exact place. It came down to grab liquidity off this neckline, and then I saw some other candlestick patterns that made me to take my trade here. My entry was here, and it just shot up. I took this supposed to be take profits, but because I opened multiple positions, I already took almost all my profits here. I think I still have just one, took all my profits here. I think I have just one position open and I mean massive profit. So for those of you that didn't get to watch the video, you can just go ahead to confirm what I had just said, jump 75 index. This market was here this morning when I talked about the analysis, and voila, we can see now that it just went quickly upward. So I want to plead with us not to sleep on some of the things we hear from this analysis. There's no technical analyst that is perfect. There's no perfect trader anywhere, but at least we try because a lot of the things that we see and analyze on the chart play out exactly the way we say they would. So that being said, let's look at gold so we don't get to spend so much time on this Zoom call. Now, the last week when we talked about gold, I would just like to go over some of the things I said. First, I said gold was being rejected from an all-time high of $3,500 per ounce, and that gold is will likely come back to this price. But how will it come back? So this wasn't in my initial analysis. So at the time I said gold was rejected from 3,500 and at the time price was at 3,300 $3,300 per ounce of gold. And then I mapped out this area because I said it was a strong key point of interest. It coincided with this 3,300, which was acting as a strong psychological level because, of course, I talked about psychological levels as round numbers present in key zones. So we had this um, support zone stopping gold from going further downwards. And also this zone, I also explained that it had acted before now as a resistance zone that stops price from coming upwards. Then we had this external trend line. So you can just go check the video to confirm everything I'm saying now. I placed this external trend line and then this internal trend line. So at the time, gold was here and I asked us to buy gold, but I warned that if you're going to buy gold, if you're going to buy here, you have to monitor it closely because of this key point of interest and because this outer trend line was very close to this inner trend line. And the reason I said you have to be very careful was because I was suspecting that because a lot of people are going to be looking at this key point of interest, that the market makers might end up using this as a liquidity zone. And guess what? I bought gold. I think it got close to this point, and then I took profit and left the trade. And what happened was the market makers did not disappoint. Gold, after playing a bit here, came down, took out everybody that would have bought here because a lot of people that would have entered the trade using this key zone would have had their stop losses underneath it. So the price came down, took out everybody, and made the third touch of this outer trend line. So this inner trend line now becomes automatically useless. So now we have gold making one touch here, a second one, and this third fighter touch. And currently, gold has just rallied up and broken back above the 3,300 dollar mark and currently going upwards. So if I were to continue to break down what gold will be doing next or could be doing next, I'll go to the H4 time frame. So now on the H4 time frame, remember that in the previous video, I also said that if I were to swing trade gold, that what I would have done would be immediately gold breaks this trend line and retest it, then I'll stack my buys. So this is gold playing out exactly how I explained its might in the previous video. So for further confirmation that we can actually start buying gold now, there's something I'm seeing here that looks like an inverse head and shoulder. You know, I love my chart patterns when it comes to entry confirmation. Now this is H4. For those who day trade, you might not want to take your entries here because your stop losses will be very, very high. So let's go to H1 time frame. So now in the hourly time frame, we can see that we can now place a new trend line here. So the question would now be, how will I approach this particular market? Let's go back to H4. There's something I see here. Now the trend line has been broken, retested, and for us to know that gold has struggled for us to know that gold will likely continue in the upwards direction, we can see that immediately this trend line was broken. On the retest, gold struggled here for hours. Each candlestick here represents 4 hours. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So for 32 hours, gold ranged, and in the 36th, the candlestick representing the 36th hour afterwards shoots upwards, and then gold is currently going up. So like I said in the title of the previous video, buy gold now. I'm going to be repeating the same thing. In fact, more emphatically, please buy gold now. So how would I take trades in the much lower time frames? So I'll impute a triangle here because this is like the most recent high that has been taken out by this 4-hour candlestick. We can see that it closed above it. Then now I can move to the lower time frame. Here on the 1-hour time frame, we can see that this will now be acting as a clear support. Now, so this actually was a viable trade. We have a trend line coming up. So this trend line can also add as an additional confluence. So if you go to the 30 minutes time frame, so to buy gold now at a very, very reasonable discounted price, all you have to do would be not to wait for too long, is to wait for price. Let me use this. So wait for price to come in here, touch this trend line, probably even project downwards a bit. So when price gets to this point or on the touch of the trend line, could break the trend line, provided price doesn't close below this trend line, then this is a very, very good place to buy. We can see for those of us that had seen the video on M and W pattern, you can see that there's a W pattern here. So gold could likely come do a retracement back here, as far back as this place, come in here, and then continue upwards. So like I said, it's buy gold more emphatically now. So this is the simple updated analysis for gold. So like I always say, if this channel has been of any value to you, please click on the like button, on the subscribe button, and turn on your notifications so that when subsequent videos like this drop, you'll be the first to know. Just imagine if you had gotten the notification on and you trade synthetic indices, you would have made massive profits today. And also, if you want to learn to see the market the way I do, you want to learn the simple tricks on how to analyze any financial market, be it crypto, be it options, futures, so long as the price can be represented on the charts. It's what I do here is simple and pure price action. You can see that there are no indicators. It's just a relationship um, between the buyers and the sellers as regarding price. So once you are able to analyze in that manner, you increase your chances of making money from the market. So I'm saying this to say that you can reach me with the WhatsApp number on my bio for mentorship and training. It could be that you've been trading a while and you want to upgrade your trading strategy, or you want to learn this pure price action strategy. You can always reach out to me. So I wouldn't want to stretch this video further. Take action immediately. Price gets into this area and buy gold, buy gold, buy gold, buy gold now. So that will be that. Thank you for taking our time to support this channel, and see you in subsequent videos. Cheers.